Hang on. Whoa! Oh, brass knucks! The Joker just pulled out brass knucks! That can't be legal, surely!
No. Oh no!
No, not like this! Not like this! No!
Oh God!
Flash, you've got to stop him! Oh, the Joker's done it! Some sort of foreign object from these trouser pockets.
He's never done that before, ever. Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, okay. All suddenly that joke just went out the window. Yeah. The winner and still YouTube champion. It's the goddamn Joker. Back go. Hang on, Ben has just power slammed Batman. Oh, no, referee!
Oh, no.
He's got his feet on the ropes. No, not like this.
Oh,
no. I don't believe it.
So it looks like Bane retains, but
the Sons of Arkham still hold the gold here in All-CAW Wrestling, and he had that added leverage. Batman wasn't able to break out, and Bane is still the World Heavyweight Champion. Team Five Nights at Freddy's are no longer the tag team champions on your Showdown brand.
oh my God!
The Dark Lords of the Sith are now the tag team champions, and this is the first time ever that a grandfather and grandson have held tag team belts together. Woo! Boom! Energy, big person. New year, new you. You are a positive person. You are a ball of light floating down a stream of piss. Hello there, and welcome to another episode of All-CAW Wrestling. I'm the Big Daddy D, and I have the fucking mood swings of a Vietnam vet.
Hooray!
And who are you? Who the hell is that shoving all my Christmas stuff back up into the loft?
Why, that's me, the little Daddy E.
Hello there.
This year, my New Year's resolution is to stop murdering so many people. They haven't found out yet, but I keep sending Zodiac puzzles to them. Anyway,
my New Year's resolution is to stop fucking coughing so much. Anyway, we are here, live in Las Vegas. We are at the Star Wars Galactic Arena.
Hooray!
You know, that's the thing, isn't it?
Look, it looks nice.
It does actually. It looks just like we're on the deck of the Death Star.
I meant the arena, not the tits, you sick fuck.
Yeah. Here comes Wonder Woman wiggling her bottom out. She's here today. Oh, it's Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman? Maybe it's like... You know how in registers and stuff they put the A on the V at the end? Maybe it's Anne Wonder Woman.
Yes, I think we need to change that, don't we?
Meanwhile, there's Batman hiding in the background.
Yes, Batman's coming out here for lending his support here to Wonder Woman, because Wonder Woman is challenging here tonight for the Amazon League title. She became the #1 contender by defeating former Amazon League champions Rogue and Melina, as well as Harley Quinn, in a fatal four-way battle royal in one of our first ever matches here on WWE 2K18. And that's made her the #1 contender to the Amazon League title, currently held by the Pink Ranger, who we're going to see coming out here in a moment. And this match must be particularly important to Wonder Woman because she's been chasing after this belt for nearly a year now. She's been involved in a number of battles against Melina and against Rogue and what have you, but now she finally has the opportunity, she finally has the title shot. Will Wonder Woman walk away with the title here, or is it going to be the Pink Ranger that's going to successfully retain? And she makes her way out here now. The Pink Ranger with the Amazon League title, which I've lovingly recreated here on WWE 2K18.
Hooray. And look, we've got all these shiny textures.
Yes, they are. They're very nice and shiny, aren't they?
It looks less shit.
Is that little Natty Noo? The little Natty Noo is banging on his cupboard door, wanting to be let out, I think. No! Stay in there! Still pissed off with you for winning the hardcore title that time, you arse. Anyway, and look, the White Ranger is accompanied to the ring there by the White Ranger, who is also a champion. Yes, he's the hardcore champion as well, as you no doubt saw if you took the time to watch our History of the Hardcore title retrospective video.
He somehow got chips while I was in the cupboard, I don't know how. I tried stealing one, but he beat me up.
What, bone chips? Chips of brick?
Oh.
Yes, if you've seen our retrospective of the hardcore title, you know that former champs have included... Oh, by the way, this is a new bit that we have on the game.
Yeah,
That's
it's that
fancy.
nice.
That's very fancy. Former hardcore champions have included Deathstroke, Speed Racer, Justin Bieber, Little Natty No, Water, and Vince Russo. Luckily, the Amazon League title has a slightly more prestigious title history, because that is going to be the next championship belt that we do a retrospective history on. The Amazon League title, so look forward to that. As we see the Pink Ranger there, stood in the corner, there's the White Ranger, there next to her.
White.
Holding up that lovely purpley strappy Amazon League title. It's basically like the 205 belt, except not shit. And it's actually a women's title that looks like a title and not like just a big logo slapped on a bit of leather.
It took me so long to figure out that 205 Live referred to like the weight limit of cruiserweights.
And there we have special referee Peter Capaldi holding up the belt there.
He doesn't look that much like Peter Capaldi. I miss Wayne Rooney, damn it.
No, I don't. Nobody does. Right, here we go. As they go trugging off there, and Wonder Woman straight away with a bulldog there, taking the Pink Ranger down. Well, this is our first show since Christmas and New Year, so did you have a nice Christmas and New Year, little Daddy E?
No, it was all shit.
We played Cards Against Humanity, didn't we?
Yes, they took out a bunch of cars that they got offended by, but then they found their way back in.
Well, I'm certainly not going to be playing cards and have to explain to people what bukkake is.
You already knew.
Oh, no.
Probably should be on about playing Cards Against with me, actually, shouldn't you?
Well, probably not. Although I did find a fantastic answer that could pretty much be universally used against any situation.
Oh, God, don't start this again.
That answer being Daniel Radcliffe's delicious asshole.
It doesn't work for everything.
It does! It so does! As we see the Pink Ranger lifted up Wonder Woman. Oh, what was that? That was almost like a curtain call there. Shades of Goldust. And there's a kick, but Wonder Woman rolls out of the way. And there's a nice suplex. A nice back suplex there from Wonder Woman. Yeah, so did you have a nice Christmas?
No, it was all bad. I've said this already.
Oh, okay. Well, did you see the Queen's speech?
Yes, they finally dragged her out of her tomb from this part of the year. She gargled a bit of an ear fell off, like in what was on the movie?
Brain Dead.
Yeah,
yes.
Her ear fell off like in Brain Dead.
Well, she is quite old, you know.
And a corgi snapped it up and ran away.
Barking happily. Yep, 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 yep. Well, you see, she is quite old, the Queen. I mean, mainly because the Queen has got 2 birthdays a year. One each for her human and lizard forms. She actually died years ago, but they've just hollowed her out and gotten that guy who plays Gollum from Lord of the Rings to wear her like a suit. As we see some nice chain reversals there from Wonder Woman there.
No real reason. They could pass on the crown, but they just don't like Charles.
No fucker does. They're waiting for Charles to die. In fact, she's basically waiting for Charles to die. She's going to outlive him out of pure spite. Just so she can then give the belt to William.
The belt?
The belt, yes, that's decided.
In England, I don't know if you know this, but our monarch was actually decided through trial by combat.
Yeah? Game of Thrones is a documentary.
It's similar in Australia, as it's a former British colony. Only a man fights a kangaroo to see who wins.
Yes.
There have been a few times where the kangaroo has become Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Currently, I forgot the current Prime Minister's name. Damn.
You do realise that there's some of our fans watching that who will actually believe that shit. Yes, all you Americans that watch the show, we actually all live in castles, don't you know? We do. We've all got a castle each. We're up to here in fucking castles. We just long for a fucking bungalow.
I just want a council house.
A council house or a bungalow or some shit. And nice. Wonder Woman trying to escape. Yes, she manages it and gives a nice suplex there, right into the corner there of Wonder Woman. And meanwhile, the White Ranger's looking a little bit frustrated. Wonder Woman climbing up to the top rope. What's she going to do here? She's about to go airborne.
Going to dive.
Oh my God! Diving ass splash.
They've still not quite fixed the glitchy looking jumps when you're at close range.
You know what else they haven't fixed as well?
What?
Hair and cape physics.
Oh yeah.
And also having belts glitching through ring attire. Yeah. Thanks for that 2K, you fuckers.
I think I had a match with Batman actually wrestling yet. Because every time he wrestles, the cape like flips over his head and looks like a tunic.
Well, yeah, because we had that 8-man tag team match.
Yeah, we did. It happened then in this trailer.
I was lucky to actually pick an entrance for Batman during that 8-man tag team match where his cape didn't go all over the place. Wonder Woman with a series of kicks here. Oh god, and a spinning heel kick there to the Pink Ranger, and now drags her out of the corner with a power bomb as well.
It's like they really try with the physics, but I think they let it flow way too much. So you get stuff like Wonder Woman's hair right now, which is kind of flying around. Wonder
Woman going for the Wonder Slam there. Oh god, but no, the Pink Ranger rolled her way out of it.
With that sick transition.
That's totally what she did. She she escaped because she's like a really good wrestler and shit.
She used the world and stopped time.
She did. Yeah, that's down to the morphing grid, is that? Hang on, Wonder Woman responsible with it. Amazon Plex.
1, 2,
3. She's done it.
There we go.
She's done it, Wonder Woman. Her journey is complete. She is now the Amazon League champion. And let's face it, the Amazon League, it was kind of sort of designed for her anyway. But it's taken her like all this fucking time to actually win the pissing belt. So she's finally won it.
There we go. Yay. She's got the belt.
Finally.
She's having a grand old time.
Well, she's the only good thing about the Marvel Extended Universe at the moment.
DC.
Sorry, DC. Fucking hell.
Until Disney just buys it out, sorry.
Yeah, Disney just buys everything.
Disney now owns your soul.
There was it. The Wonder Slam couldn't get the job done.
Disney now owns your firstborn child.
Sounds about right.
Give us...
They technically own Little Izzy Wizzy, you know.
Render unto Mickey what is Mickey's.
Oh, give me some more money, you fucks. As we see Wonder Woman there planting the Pink Ranger with the Amazon Plex. That got her shoulders down for the 4 count, and that results in us having a new Amazon League champion. Congratulations to Wonder Woman, and what a way to kick off 2018 here at All-CAW Wrestling.
Hooray!
As we see the White Ranger at ringside looking a little bit frustrated here. It's not been a good night for the Power Rangers so far. As Wonder Woman poses with that lovely purpley, stroppy, pinky belt there, waving to the crowd. And Batman also looking on quite approvingly as well.
He always looks moody. Can't even see his face. They've got managers out, but didn't really do anything. Which is surprising.
They've got more animations this time. As this capacity crowd looks on here at the new champion, Wonder Woman celebrating her win here. Whoa, wait a minute!
Oh, God!
That's Captain Phasma! What the hell is she doing here?
From the Star Wars series that people really like.
Well, we are in the Star Wars arena. I suppose we're technically on board the Death Star thing already. Captain Phasma is here in All-CAW Wrestling, and she's just attacked both the Pink Ranger and Wonder Woman. By God! And here we see King backstage, and look, there's Jin Kazama.
Doesn't his face look good? Ah, yeah, we've got the speech back because there's no story creators anymore.
Hoang was injured during their last match against House Street Fighter there. I mean, mainly because you had guys like E. Honda and Zangief landing on him repeatedly.
He just got squished, it was horrible.
He crushed his ribs into a state of fucking... basically turned his entire rib cage into cat food. So, that'll be next week when King of Trios continues there. We will have House Tekken, which now consists of King, Brian Fury and Jin Kazama.
Yes.
Up against House Defenders, which is Daredevil, Luke Cage and Iron Fist.
Is getting squished while Huang has an eye patch now in Tekken 7.
He does have an eye patch in Tekken 7, that's probably why, yes.
Did E. Honda's sumo schlong ran straight in his eye?
Oh God! God, no, why would you say that? Oh my God, that's Deathstroke! Deathstroke's backstage and he's talking to the White Ranger. White Ranger, if you've seen our History of the Hardcore title video, you know you don't want to be caught backstage with Deathstroke because he's won this belt a number of times.
And White Ranger gets in the first hit, but now Deathstroke takes the lead. Yes.
He does take the lead, and there's... The White Ranger now realises, oh shit, I've got to defend my hardcore title against a guy who has won it, who's already won it twice. Oh, DDT on the floor.
Lillian Garcia, you're in the background. Come help. Send help.
Send help, Lillian Garcia.
Stupid
oh
shit.
God, lifted him into the air and punched him. That's the strength of the Mirakuru running from his veins right there.
Ah, that's TV canon.
Yes, it is. Although this is clearly based off his comic book appearance, isn't it?
Honestly.
Although I have changed his attire a little bit from when he was in that 8-man tag team match. But never mind that. There's a kick, but no reversers. There's an elbow. The White Ranger, he's no slouch when it comes to fighting. He's got a mixed martial arts background, apparently. Well, at least Jason David Frank has.
And
And there's a kick there, fighting in this suspiciously empty corridor.
You really think that backstage at a major world?
Oh, DDT! Oh my God!
You really think that backstage at a major live event would be more people, but no.
Apparently not. And is it done?
No.
Nope.
Why are you just taunting for a
He's
bit?
still alive. There's a punch to the face. Oh my God! I think they're heading towards some sort of backstage interview area. There's a kick. There's an elbow.
I hope you have. Then we can show off the new. Oh God!
Oh God! Another Mirakuru punch.
Then we can show off the new transitions. Well,
Oh,
nice.
hang on. Oh, and he throws him into the interview section. Oh,
Transition.
no! Go back in there and fight.
Stop messing up the camera.
Oh, for God's sake, go back in there and fight. Let's have a change of location.
Go inside that door over there. Do cool shit, you goddamn AI.
Oh no! No! Death Driver!
Oh,
Death
God.
Driver! We have a new hardcore champion! We have a new hardcore champion! Deathstroke is the new hardcore champion!
Yes.
Good God Almighty! And now that leads us on to the main event of this evening. As King of Trios continues, it's House Marvel against House Sith. And now we're in Tucson, Arizona. We were in Las Vegas before, I'm not sure what happened there.
We're here. It's like WrestleMania 3.
Yes, we are here live at the Galactic Arena as we see the entrance here of House Marvel, Spider-Man, Thor and Iron Man. And as you can see, they've got the Bullet Club entrance.
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
The unspecified ammunition club.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Cease and desist WWE, you motherfuckers. And as you can see, Thor still has his haircut from when he was in Thor Ragnarok.
He hasn't grown it back out yet.
No, he had long hair in round one, if you remember.
That we haven't downloaded a new character.
Well, that and I think this Thor card
Looks pretty good. I like it.
Continuity, motherfuckers.
Hooray!
So yes, obviously we've got Christmas and New Year out of the way. We're actually in the Star Wars Galactic Arena. Anything you'd like to say about The Last Jedi?
I mean, you all really liked it. I just thought it was just kind of,
I do like it. There are some things that I do have issue with, which I may or may not sort of mention during this video. But you know, for the most part, I did enjoy it. You know, I thought Kylo Ren sort of took the helmet off and sort of established himself as a serious baddie, not just a Vader wannabe. I think it's a bit much how they killed off Snoke as
smoke from all combat.
Yeah, they killed him off as quick as they did. It's like they've not really established what his deal is. It's like, well,
but never explained. Like he showed up in the first with this big hologram, but they never explained what he is, where he is. Like he's the Sith that's come out of nowhere, and we never learn why.
Yeah.
Apparently, he can influence people. He can choke a guy across space, and we don't know why.
We don't know why. And then we're seeing in this film, and he's just got like a gold dressing gown on.
Yeah.
You can't, and he's
Just his dressing gown just kind of sat there, and he doesn't do anything.
kind of sat there. He looks a bit creepy. He kind of looks like someone drew a paedophile's face onto an old man's ball bag. And then he gets cut into bits there by Kylo Ren.
And it's like, okay.
Hang on a minute, what belts are those that they've got?
Ah, it's the tag team belts, but they've been bucketed with.
They've changed them, haven't they?
How dare you?
Yes, Darth Vader and Kylo Ren. In round one of King of Trios, they defeated House Fastbear. House Fastbear at the time were the Showdown Tag Team Champions. Now, a rule that we've got in King of Trios is that if a champion gets pinned, then the person that did the pinning gets a title shot.
Indeed.
And that rule is going to extend to this match as well, basically. So that could be quite interesting. So that led on to our match at Season's Beatings, where the Dark Lords of the Sith actually defeated the Team Five Nights at Freddy's in the confines of Hell in a Cell. And as a result, Five Nights at Freddy's will not be in WWE 2K18.
Oh,
they are gone.
Also, we can't find any cost from them anyways.
Well, we can actually.
Oh god.
I'm just not downloading them out of sheer principle.
Thank you.
But yes, they won the Showdown Tag Team titles. But look at this, they appear to have come out here with their own design. Those are the Tag Team titles of the First Order, motherfuckers.
It took us ages making those. God damn it, Ben Swallow, you fuck.
Yes, the First Order. So these are now the First Order Tag Team titles, I suppose.
Ben Swallow meme's a good meme. It's not quite as good as Ugandan Knuckles, but it's pretty good.
He is quite hench, isn't he? As we see young Ben Solo there tying off against
Please never say
Spider-Man.
hench again.
Okay.
Please.
As we see young Ben Solo tying off there with young Peter Parker. Now go on, you two, go play nice. Oh, nice. That's some nice flip-de-doos. And a reverse Hurricane Runner straight away. Spider-Man shows that he's not messing about here.
So this one was like, serve as a massive object appearing out of hyperspace. And instead of like a big Star Destroyer, it was just him with his shirt off.
Kylo Ren with his top off, yeah. Oh, and a curb stomp! Flipping heck, it's a good job he's kept that helmet on, really, isn't it? Although there is an alternative attire where he has the helmet off, so we might use that in future. Oh, bit of cartwheel shenanigans there from Spider-Man.
Why did you break the helmet? Have you not seen Spaceballs? Do you not know the power of merchandising?
Yeah. Yes, he smashes his helmet to fuck in the opening, which I thought was quite good, to be honest, because then it basically means, right, he is no longer a Darth Vader wannabe, he is his own person.
There's some good and interesting moments, then there's a lot of...
I like the new Force powers, you know, what's basically a Skype call through the Force. That was good.
That was interesting. But there was still a lot of stuff though, like the Admiral never telling them the plan. So then they go off and do stuff, but then Finn and Rose's entire adventure is basically pointless. Yeah,
I mean, yeah, what's it, Finn and Rose, basically all that really comes out of their adventure is that they rescue some horses.
Some horse things.
And that's about it, really. It's like, in fact, I even turned to you during this in the cinema, didn't I? And I said,
yeah.
So basically, everything that Finn and Rose have done throughout this entire film has been a complete waste of time. And like,
yeah. Because like the code breaker they go and get anyways, it's like, oh, okay, just betrays them anyway, so why even bother?
And whoa, there's a code red there from Spider-Man, dropping Darth Maul on his head. Yeah, Darth Maul's now tagged in. He's not taking his top off though. Last time we saw, we've sort of seen Darth Maul wrestling with his shirt off, hasn't he? Perhaps he overdid it with the turkeys and sprouts and mince pies over Christmas, and he's still trying to lose that Christmas weight.
So like a weird beer gut thing going on.
He probably has, yeah. A weird sort of red and black tattooed beer gut. As the Mighty Thor now tags in. And straight away, ducks a clothesline there. Darth Maul tries to pick up the God of Thunder. No, reversal, and takes him down. Yes, I also liked Luke's final bit at the end. He did that sort of force projection. So Kylo fought.
That's interesting.
I mean, I know some people would rather, he pulled his X-Wing up out of the water and gone and fought Kylo Ren, face to face.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was going to do, because it shows the X-Wing in the water. It's like, it's going to be like that bit in the second one. Or like at least rail pull out of the water, so it'll be like him getting told by Yoda, but yeah.
No, well, maybe that was just to trick him, maybe that was like a red herring. I mean, to be honest, I think if Luke Skywalker had gone to face Kylo Ren, he probably would have got his ass kicked, because Kylo Ren's a much younger man. So I do like the idea of him, Luke sort of redeeming himself, because let's be honest, he was in a pretty bad place when Rey finds him, and some people didn't like that. I mean, apparently Mark Hamill had a huge falling out with the director saying Luke wouldn't act like that. But I mean, just look at what's happened to all the other Skywalker men. Anakin Skywalker turned out a bit messed up, didn't he? Ben Solo obviously turned out a bit messed up. So are we really supposed to believe that Luke doesn't get a bit messed up?
I don't know. I wanted something else to happen. I didn't. I'm still conflicted about the movie, honestly.
Thor going for a pin, 1, 2. No. Darth Maul kicks out. You have to admit, though, at least they've gone to do something different. I mean, one of the criticisms about The Force Awakens, and something you even mentioned during season beatings, it was basically a retelling of Star Wars A New Hope. I mean, at least
that one was literally just A New Hope. I'm all for having a new story, but it's kind of like,
it was nice to see Yoda in there as well. Even though Mark Hamill completely gave that away when he tweeted, "Nice to see you again, Frank, Oz old friend." He was like, "What? You mean Yoda's?" It was nice seeing Yoda. It was a bit odd to see Frankie fucking Four Fingers in there though from Snatch, but there you go.
Oh, and Adrian Edmondson from Bottom.
Yes. I half expected him to twat General Hux over the head with a frying pan and go, or get a pair of pliers out and go, "It's Knackers Day, matey!"
Carson Bottom playing Edward Hitler.
Edward Hitler, yes.
Any relation?
Yes. I've got a mother. No, I mean Adolf Hitler. Yes, that's her name. Spider-Man! We've seen him do this so many times. He's going for the skyscraper swing! And that's followed up with a big spider splash! He's put away a lot of guys with this move. Is he going to be able to put away Darth Maul? 1, 2... No! Kylo Ren is there to break up the count. It's a good job he was, because I seriously think that Darth Maul would have been pinned had Kylo Ren not come out to make the save. And now Kylo Ren's strapping with Spider-Man. Spider-Man with a neck breaker! He's going to fight them all! He's going to fight them all. Oh, but meanwhile, Darth Maul makes the legal tag to Darth Vader. Spider-Man, you're hitting the wrong guy.
Oh.
Oh no, Spider-Man, you've got the wrong man. As Kylo
Did he get thrown?
No, he reverses. But he goes straight to the face. Oh, but look, Spider-Man's fighting. He's going to take them all on. He's going to take them all on. He doesn't care.
Spider-Man run.
Iron Man desperate to make the pin. And look at this. Former allies in the Federation. If you remember way back season 3 of All-CAW Wrestling. Do you remember that killer stable I had where it was Vince McMahon, Iron Man, Darth Vader, Darth Maul, the Abomination, and my mate Kieran.
I remember that from ages ago, actually. Yeah.
Look at this. Old friends, old allies, and now they're facing each other in Mortal Kombat. Well, not literally Mortal Kombat. As Iron Man going for the Iron Claw.
The Iron Claw.
Iron Claw on Darth Vader.
How well does that work with the mask on, actually?
Maybe he's crushing the mask.
Ah, yes.
Ah, you see?
Yeah.
He feels like he's crushing his head in the bucket.
That's a good kayfabe.
We're going to need some of that flex spray, aren't we?
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Can we just take, like, scenes from Star Wars movies and just dub over? That's a lot of damage. Like when the Death Star blowing up.
A little bit when the Death Star's blown up in the original trilogy where you can clearly hear someone shouting, "Die, dickheads," or something like that.
Yeah.
I want to know his backstory. Never mind the Han Solo prequel or the Obi-Wan Kenobi prequel. I want to know the story of the guy who shouted, "Die, dickheads," in the background.
I want to know about Porkins.
Apparently, right, the reason why they had Porkins in the film, right? Oh, sorry, Porkins, you mean the pilot?
Porkins is the fat guy in the first Star Wars one who...
Oh, right, I thought you meant Pogs.
Oh, Pogs.
Well, the reason why they have Pogs in the film was because the island they were filming on had a shitload of puffins.
Oh, yeah, so they just CGI'd them over. I heard about that one.
It would have taken more hassle to actually CGI them out altogether, so they just CGI'd them into these weird little puffin hamster hybrids. And there's a leg drop there from Darth Vader.
And they've added a few more because merchandising.
Well, yeah, there is that as well. I didn't mind them, to be honest with you. I mean, they didn't...
Nah, they weren't that invasive, honestly. They were just like one or two scenes.
They weren't like the fucking Ewoks. And there's a choke slam of the Sith! I mean, we should now be calling that the choke slam of the First Order. Actually, no, I think choke slam of the Sith sounds better.
Yeah, choke slam of the First Order just kind of sounds...
Makes the tag. Darth Vader making the tag to his grandson. As we see a double team in action there. Powerbomb, elbow drop combo. A decapitator, I think. Kylo Ren going for the pin on Iron Man.
No.
But no, Iron Man still kicking. Kylo Ren going for a pin again. Frustration now kicking in for the youngster.
Just do something, for God's sake. Keep making Darth Vader get in and out. He's getting tired.
I'm getting too old for this shit, grandson.
Stop it. I just want to become a Hayden Christensen's Force Ghost, for God's sake.
No. Oh, well, speaking of Force Ghost, do you think we're going to see Luke as a Force Ghost in the next film?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, hang on a minute. Some double team action now here from the Avengers. Spider-Man and Iron Man, what they're going for. Oh my God, they're stacking him up. They're going for a Tower of Doom.
Tower of Doom?
Powerbomb suplex combo.
Would have that hurt Iron Man just as much?
It probably would, actually. He's kind of like, fucking hell. It
doesn't seem that practical.
It will if it puts Kylo Ren away. No, he kicks out. This guy's tough. Kylo Ren, say what you want about him. He might be a fucking whingy Nemo kid, but, you know, number one, he's buff as shit. He's hench. Number two...
Stop saying hench.
He can take a kicking. I mean, he got a fucking lightsaber across the face and chest in The Force Awakens and he still kept going. In fact, he started punching himself to keep himself going, didn't he? Yeah. He's off his fucking rocker. Although he might want to get out of that corner.
Oh, God.
He definitely wants to get out of that corner. There was like a scorpion death drop there from Spider-Man to Kylo Ren.
And it's the corner again.
It's getting the tag. Again, going for the tag. Oh, they're doing it again!
Again!
They're stacking him up for another Tower of Doom. Surely this will be what puts Kylo Ren away.
Again.
This time, it's Spider-Man going for it. Here we go! It's Tower of Doom time! Oh. Kylo Ren now really starting to suffer there. As Iron Man goes for the pin, is he going to put away Kylo Ren? One, two. Oh my God, he kicks out.
Spider-Man managed to stop Darth Vader there from breaking up the pin, but no.
And we've also got to question like the thing with Carrie Fisher as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
I mean, when the ship got blown up and she floated into space. Oh, by the way, I'm glad it wasn't Kylo who did that.
Yeah.
I think
it's like a big character moment. They're showing him as like a morally great character, that scene at least, where it's like, oh, he's still conflicted about stuff.
Yeah.
Which does make the big betrayal thing at the end really annoying, actually, because I expect him to be like just a grey character. But, whatever. But
well,
yeah, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if you've killed your dad and then you kill your mum, it's like, as a character, you're completely unredeemable. There's no coming back from that. But the fact that he wouldn't do it, I think, shows that there's still a chance for him, maybe.
Well, no, because you finally had that big thing where he's like finally decided not to conflict anymore. You think, oh, okay, he's going to be a good guy now, a great character.
And Darth Maul is trying to work off some of that excess Christmas weight there by doing steps, it seems.
And Darth Vader's just kind of sat down.
He's, Darth Maul's doing steps. He's obviously been on the JVC shopping channel and bought one of those steppers, which literally is nothing more than a step. Those things come with instructions, Step 1, step up. Step 2, step down. Step 3, take to car boot sale. Or yard sell for our American fans out there. How come all the Sith Lords have got some strange green glow around them?
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Look, there's like a green.
Oh, it's just how the lighting works.
There's like a weird grey outline around them. What's all that about?
It's because the lighting's crap. And he gets a punch.
Iron Man fighting back there against Kylo Ren, and he's going for the Iron Claw on him. He's got him by the helmet.
Oh no!
He's crushing his helmet. And he gave up. He gave up. That was too much for Kylo Ren.
Damn it, Kylo! I want you to die for Darth Vader to make high ground jokes, and you gotta fuck it up like that.
This means that Iron Man gets a title shot.
Oh yeah, it's elimination, isn't it?
Iron Man gets a title shot now against those Showdown tag team titles, which is weird because he's a Warzone guy.
Whatever.
How's that going to work? Or are we just going to do away with the whole branding thing?
I don't even know.
I mean, look at this. We've got Warzone guys and Showdown guys. Not only facing each other, but teaming up. Thor's a Showdown guy, if you remember. Yeah, he was part of that tag team with Bojack Horseman, if you remember.
Is this going to be like late SmackDown versus Raw type thing where they stopped caring?
They stopped. Well, no, I think it's where they just stopped giving a shit about the brand split and then just just sort of quietly did away with the whole thing.
Then tried to bring it back again. It's just kind of
I don't know. We might use it. We might ignore it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm too busy having fun with all these new characters.
Oh,
and the old ones look really good on this new game.
Yeah, we made Shockmaster.
We have made Shockmaster, yes.
Although it's just an alternate attire for Typhoon.
It is, but it still works.
Yeah, because you can't.
Oh
god!
He busted him open somehow underneath that helmet.
Because it's really difficult to make like ridiculously sized characters in the creation suite anymore. Oh, Thor is going for a jump.
He's going to do something.
It's over. He has the high ground.
Oh, you fuck! What was that? But Spider-Man kicks him in the head. Spider-Man manages to stop that entire section from going on Botchamania, so that's good.
God damn it, Thor! You had the high ground. You fucked me up.
Apparently the best way to get to Darth Vader is just put sand in his helmet. Apparently he can't stand sand.
No, I don't know why.
Apparently it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
It's awesome. Oh.
And a reversal there from Darth Vader. Yeah, I mean, when Leia sort of got blown out into space and what have you, I thought, oh shit, is this the bit where they kill off Leia?
Yeah.
And then she did use the Force as well, which I thought was quite nice, although some people said it was just like that. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, that died last year.
Yeah.
It was...
And then, to be honest,
I'd understand if like it had shown her training in the Force or something, but surviving in space just like that is kind of like...
She's obviously used the Force before, because when something's happened, she's sensed it. I mean, when Han Solo died, she knew it had happened. She sensed it,
Yeah, she's like connected.
Oh, hang on!
Oh god!
Darth Vader, Tombstone Power Driver, or as he likes to call it, the Death Star Driver. He's not used that for a while.
No.
That was one of his old finishes from SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, I think. To be honest, I mean, I know. Hang on, going for the pin. Is he going to get it? Is he going to even up the odds? No, but the God of Thunder kicks out. Yeah, I mean, when they had the thing, when that sort of general, what was the name of the purple hair?
Just purple hair. The one who looks really out of place.
Yeah. She sort of basically does that suicide run because she points the ship towards the Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that bit was awesome. And when she did that, and it all went quiet, you could actually hear people in the cinema going...
Well, I mean, you did. Okay, admittedly, that's a cool scene. The build up to it with not telling of the plan and stuff like that was stupid, but I like that scene. Why on earth would you not tell Poe Dameron the plan? The guy who is known for being a bit of a hothead. You literally say yourself as a hothead who doesn't obey authority, so what makes you think that acting like you don't have a plan will fall solve anything?
Yeah, if
those guys of the other ships, first straight up just die.
Yeah.
It's like load everyone onto those other ships and just point the big one out of them straight away. Boom, you win.
Yeah.
Stop it.
The guy who's a hothead, let's not tell him what our plan was. I'm sure that will end well. Yeah, I thought that could have gone well. I mean, I'm sure that the bits had already been filmed and there's no way they could have redone it, but maybe they could have had it where that's how Princess Leia sort of goes. She's the one that does the suicide run. She's the one that points. That would have been a really good send-off for her character. Oh God, a Doomsday device! Doomsday device there to Thor, but he manages to roll over and tag in Spider-Man. Spider-Man comes in and he's a house on fire! A house of fire, perhaps.
Oh God!
Oh my God, my house is on fire! With multiple flying clotheslines there to Darth Maul, and now he's up on the top rope. Is he gonna go for it? Red Spider! God. Red Spider! This is how he pins Sagat to win the World Heavyweight title! Peter Capaldi!
No.
Oh, he didn't.
Maul's still in this. We can still make prequel memes.
We certainly can. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the film, Princess Leia's still alive, isn't she? And they've said that they're not going to bring her back in the next film with like CGI, like they did briefly at Rogue One, and like they did with Grand Moff Tarkin in Rogue One. I mean, I think it's okay if you do it for a little bit, but they've already said no, we're not going to do that. Yeah. So,
I feel like it'd be a bit disrespectful to have it like as too much. Like a very very short thing, I can understand for the purpose of the storyline, and then like if you keep it going for long enough, you start to notice.
Yeah,
like. The Grand Moff Tarkin stuff in Rogue One, it did look really good. It looks like him, but at the same time, you still had that sense of it was a bit off.
I think that's why they sort of kept it sparingly. I think if they'd have had extended scenes with him like that, you'd have been like, no, this looks a bit creepy now.
Yeah.
As we get another Doomsday device, this time to Spider-Man. I mean, they've said they're not going to CGI him in the next episode, so it's like, well, I'm sorry, that character is now essentially being killed off. I mean, Han Solo was killed in The Force Awakens. Luke's been killed off in this film. So, you know, Leia's going to be killed off. So are they just going to have it where she dies off screen? You know, I mean, that's not really dignified, is it? I mean, I probably would have liked it if she went out in a big way, like if she was the one that sent the ship on that sort of run where it smashed through the Star Destroyer. If she'd been the one to do that, you know.
Yeah, it would have. You know what? That might have been interesting.
Yeah.
Instead, you had this one random animal woman. She's made out to be important, but she's only ever been introduced in this one film. And then she just kind of dies at the end. It's like, oh, okay, you were useful.
Yeah.
And she just spends the entire time acting like a bitch. It's like, oh, okay, you're a...
Super kick!
Oh, God.
Super kick!
And Spider-Man's been busted open under his mask.
Oh, God. Darth Maul going for the pin on Spider-Man. 1, 2. Oh, God. The Dark Lords of the Sith almost made it even there. Oh, God, he just need Thor in the back. It's like, get the fuck out of my ring.
Bugger off, you.
Darth Maul isn't taking any shit off anyone.
Bugger off, you cheeky twat.
But Spider-Man's still fighting back there. He's got a lot of heart. He's got a lot of spirit as this young kid.
That's my personal headcanon, by the way. Darth Maul's a Cockney accent. What do you think?
Yes, and Darth Vader still has the voice of David Prowse.
Well, yeah, because you never hear him talking.
He's still got that thick Cornish accent. Was he from Cornwall? I think he was from that area, wasn't he? So yeah, we've got a lot of mixed feelings about Star Wars, the Last Jedi. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh God, he's doing it again. A jumping tombstone, shades of Okada. Good God almighty, he's going for it. 1, 2, 3. Spider-Man's gone.
And with that, the tables are evened.
Yes. The odds have now been even, so it's now down to Iron Man and Thor against Darth Vader and Darth Maul. Now, Iron Man has already pinned Kylo Ren. I suppose, is he going to have to sort of... Is someone going to have to sort of pin Darth Vader as well so that they'll get a title shot?
Maybe. I
think that's going to be how it works, isn't it? If you see a snapmare. And now Darth Vader's trying to take the head off Iron Man. Yeah, speaking of Okada, Wrestle Kingdom 12, we saw that, it was fantastic. Okada versus Naito. I know people are probably disappointed that Naito didn't win the belt, but his time will definitely come. I mean, he's totally been built as a main eventer now. Okada, clearly he's sort of been built to being one of the best champions that New Japan Pro Wrestling's ever had. when he loses the belt, eventually, he'll be such a bigger star, he won't even need the belt. He'll be like what Tanahashi is now. Omega versus Jericho, absolutely fantastic. Jericho's 47 years old and he can still put on a match like that. That was a 5-star match. He could still go, and Omega looked fantastic in it. Young Bucks and Roppongi Vice, that was good. I'm sure that was the sort of storyline they were telling, where one of the Roppongi guys got injured and then one of the Bucks guys got injured, so they had to keep sort of selling the injury. I'm sure that was their way of saying to Jim Cornette, fuck you, we can do match psychology. Some really good stuff. The 6-man tag was good. The Neverweight...
Oh, hang on. 2.
No. The Neverweight Open title was really good. Really enjoyed it. The absolutely insane junior heavyweight title match. Nice to see Will Ospreay get the belt there. I mean, although Marty Scurll's entrance was absolutely fantastic. Kenny Omega's entrance was like something out of Destiny, or possibly Stargate. Yeah, really enjoyed New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 12.
We got another pin.
We're going for another pin, and he gets it. He gets it. Darth Maul is out, and it's all down to Darth Vader. And there's a DDT. So yeah, after Wrestle Kingdom 12, it was almost like WWE. You may as well not bother, lads. Yeah, I think they've kind of sort of sewn it up here. Although apparently we're going to have a Women's Royal Rumble this year. Yeah. I look forward to Dixie Carter making a surprise appearance in that. And there's a nice pin there, like a Northern-like suplex pin there from Iron Man. Look at this. He's in the ring again there against his old teammate there from the Federation years. Going for a spine buster there onto Darth Vader. Iron Man, this is his redemption story, isn't it? When he was a heel. You remember that?
Yeah, I thought he had that ages ago, but he can have another one.
This is his redemption story.
It's like Iron Man 3. He can have another redemption arc.
Yeah, why not? Why the hell not?
In fact, actually, just all the Iron Man movies.
Yes. Iron Man sends Darth Vader into the corner.
How many times has he redeemed himself now?
He's a guy like Tony Stark, I think, constantly needs redeeming. He's a troublesome chap.
It's a bit of a knob.
It can be a bit of a knob, yes. Is it in the Ultimate Marvel universe where him and Black Widow have like a sex tape or something like that?
Yeah.
Going for a pin on Darth Vader. No, Darth Vader's still not ready to go down. Still not ready to go away in the night. He knows that not only is a place in King of Trios at stake, but also those tag team titles that him and his grandson came down to the ring with.
Yeah.
And now Thor tags in, and things are not looking good now for the big helmeted one. And I'm not talking... Oh, Thor! He's going for the Mjolnir! Picks him up, the strength of the God of Thunder! Mjolnir! Mjolnir in the middle of the ring! Going for the pin! 1, 2... No! Darth Vader still going, still showing signs of life here.
How can he keep going? Can we get more stuff?
Can we keep going? Yes. Can the First Order be any more any more obvious that they're space Nazis?
Oh yeah, that's another thing I don't get, by the way. So Republic gets blown up in the last one. I understand that much.
Yes.
But then the First Order now controls most of the galaxy. Which doesn't make quite a lot of sense. In fact, most of the First Order doesn't make sense, because it's like, they're supposed to be remnants of the Empire, and like, just kind of basically space terrorists.
Well, I'm guessing that Snoke was the one that put them all together. That's why I was wanting to know what his backstory was. It's like it's this guy that's put it all together. So what's his story?
It's like, it's like again, they're basically space terrorists for like living in the shitty parts of the galaxy. Which then doesn't make sense how they can build so much stuff, like the Starkiller base, and then all these massive Star Destroyers.
No, there's other things.
And it's like, and it's like galaxy-spanning Republic. Yeah, sure, it's not like a capital blown up, but they'd have more than just that.
And that, what, Dreadnought ship was it called at the start of the first one?
Yeah, it's like, where's that come from? The Republic only got blown up, like, what, a couple of days ago?
Double big back body drop there.
So, like, how...
And Iron Man going for the Iron Claw once again. Iron Claw on Darth Vader. Darth Vader is struggling. He's fading.
No.
He's had enough. He's tapped out.
He's gone.
And that's it. House Marvel advance to round 3 of King of Trios. And I guess that now makes Iron Man and Thor the #1 contenders to the Showdown tag team titles.
I suppose so.
Even though Iron Man is a Warzone guy. We're throwing the brand split out of the window here, folks. Because we can. Let's look at some replays. There was a skyscraper swing and a big spider splash there from Spider-Man, but it wasn't quite enough to put away Darth Maul. Put your arm down, I can't fucking see. Jesus Christ.
Why is the cameraman in the crowd like a plebeian?
And he's filming this on his phone. There was some double teaming action there from Kylo Ren and Darth Vader. We see a Tower of Doom there. That's a good replay. That might be one to go in the opening bit.
Yeah.
And look, Spider-Man comes back into the ring to celebrate the victory with his teammates, because you now have create a victory things as well.
Hooray!
Well, like Star Wars has space Nazis, unfortunately in the United Kingdom we have to make do with just normal Nazis, just bog standard Nazis.
Regular ones.
If you don't believe me, Theresa Mays, the first Nazi in history who can't get the trains to run on time. She looks like what the colour grey would look like if you didn't care whether you lived or died. She looks like once a year she lays a stone egg from which hatches a baby child, whom she names as Hope. She then kills and eats the child.
No.
She is the worst person in charge of a party since Michael fucking Barrymore.
No.
But at least we didn't elect someone that looks like a He-Man action figure from the 80s that's had its face melted. And whom has policies that sound like something a drunk would shout out on a bus after being woken when the bus went over a pothole. Build a wall!
Yeah.
I got my next door neighbour to build a wall and pay for it. And all it cost me was the price of a thong to sunbathe in.
Oh, what?